What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Camaro, and today I'm checking out some new products. And yes, it's products, quite a few products, lots of unboxing, lots to show off. And it comes down to what I potentially or should do to my car to handle all the power that it's going to be putting down. So as you guys know, car currently 615 horsepower on Cunningham Motorsports, dyno to the tires, and on a dyno jet it was 668. It's pushing the boundaries of basically what suspension, drivetrain, all that stuff is going to be able to handle. Now, to combat that, I reached out to the fine folks at Phastek Performance. They reached out to the fine folks at BMR, and a couple days, actually it wasn't a couple days, it was a couple weeks later, got a price list and figured out how much it was, and all of a sudden I had products at my house, and Phastek hooked it up. They sent the whole suspension parts in conjunction with BMR. And so I'm going to be checking them out, be putting it on my car, and report back how it feels, how it drives, and how it changes. But most importantly, once I do the fuel system and once I get my forged bottom in, we're going to find out if my suspension and tire setup are going to handle 700, 750 plus horsepower to the tire. And again, that's probably Cunningham Motorsport numbers. So on a dyno jet, it will probably read in the 800 range, which just seems unfathomable to me at this moment right now. So still a little ways off for those upgrades, but the suspension upgrades are going to happen right up quick. But let's unbox and go through all the different items that have been provided and that I'm going to be putting on the car. So let's go ahead and do that. So lots of good here. Let's go with the smallest box first. So this is the BMR. This is the drive shaft tunnel brace. Comes out the other way. Ooh, pretty. So in the box, what do we got here? Some install instructions. Awesome. Love it when they include that. BMR terms of conditions. So I think this is basically telling you it's just their terms of service. That's about. Oh, and the warranty. Yes, warranty information's on here. But here's a quick install guide. But we don't care about install guides right now. We want to see what the product looks like. So tunnel brace. Ooh, it's red. Nice. Really clean looking. Nice BMR. So if you guys know on the bottom, if you saw my exhaust install, you saw what the stock version of this looks like. So we'll go ahead and set this to the side. Oh! And these plates. These are important. Can't lose those. Actually, where's the instructions? Put those together. Let's go to the big one. We went from smallest and we'll go to biggest. I'm assuming these are sway bars. Assuming. I'm sure there's a label on one side of the box that will tell me if I'm not right, but I'm right. Oh wow. Box of bolts. You need those. Where are you? They're taped together. Thank you, Adrian. Here, hold on. You got here, can you hold both? I'll move the box. There we go. Knife is put away. These feel heavy. These actually feel heavier than the ZL1 bars. As you guys know, I put the ZL1 bars on after I drove in a 1LE, and I was like, I want this. But I'll tell you right now, so this is the front bar. This feels a heck of a lot thicker, stronger than the ZL1 bar. And this rear one, I could be mistaken, it does feel heavier. But it feels like a very solid product, so I'm not going to go too crazy and open up the plastic on these, but we'll set these off to the side, and we'll just have suspension parts all over the garage. I'm assuming these are going to be the springs. Yep. So, front and rear springs. I'm not going to really open these any further than what they are. But yes, springs. Here, could you slide that over there, Adrian? So these are the in-link kit for the sway bars. So this is what's connecting to the primary suspension bits. Wait. Oh, it's a pull-out box. But which way? It doesn't matter. We'll make our own opening. Should probably keep these in the boxes so I don't get them mixed up, but I believe these are the adjustable. Could be wrong. They wrote in permanent marker over it. I think these are the adjustable ones, but again, I could be wrong. So you can see the new bolt pieces. I'm gonna need suspension for my, where'd it go? So go ahead and wrap that back up.
And drop the other one.
Yeah, no. These are just the arms. You can see how they connect together. And these are the adjustable. So. Stick that there. That goes with the
Tow rods.
What are those?
Tow rods.
Tow rods.
Adjustable.
Parts and pieces. Here, let me see, what is it? Sticker? So, BMR sticker, and probably instructions, and so yeah, so they do show you the instructions. Actually, in the instructions, they show you the stock ones versus the non-stock. So this rod is literally right in here. That shows you how they're all connected. So that's cool. Glad they include that. Let's actually see what these look like. Let's see the quality. Because I know the stock ones are like pressed steel. And they're pretty flimsy. These are definitely not pressed steel. These are very heavy duty and nice. And you can see they have the adjustable ends. And you can shorten them and lengthen them as needed. So you can fine tune your suspension. These will be really good overall, because you never know the height that the car is riding at, all that stuff. You can just dial it in. So stick that to the side. Here, can you put that sticker on that thing? I want to keep the stickers. And these, I believe, yeah, these are the lower trail arms and upper control arms. So lower and upper control arms. They tape these boxes together. So in this kit, I am still missing the parts and pieces that do connect for the magnetic ride control. But I guess we should open them up and see what they look like. Yeah. Cut my face off. So again, super high quality. Heck of a lot stronger than the stock ones. They're just looking really good. So, what do we got here? Oh, this is proper. You could just unwrap it and make it easier. Yep, just again, another super high quality part. Man, so many parts, it's hard to keep track of everything. You got left and right side, rear side. It's like, ugh. It's good that's why I was like, let's keep them in the boxes. And so the other box is just the other side, so it's the same parts. So there you go. Lots of BMR pieces. Sorry that was a sloppy unboxing, but it's a lot of parts. So look forward to the full install guide on all those parts and pieces. That will be coming in the near future. Again, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the car handles with all those parts on there. They definitely seem like they're a lot more rigid than the stock pieces. And, you know, so I am expecting a slightly more stiff ride, but I am hoping with the magnetic ride control that my car does retain. Tour mode and stuff like that will still ride a little bit more cushy. We'll find out. If anything, I'm expecting the car to drive more like a 1LE, potentially a ZL1 than anything, maybe a little bit more rough. I have driven a car that had most of the BMR suspension pieces on there. It did ride really nice, so I'm not too worried about the ride, but I'm just more excited to get them on the car and see how it handles, and even more so see how it allows my car to adapt to the additional horsepower increases down the line. So again, that's going to be a little bit further. Obviously, I'm still saving up money for the forged bottom end. I'm just about there for the fuel system, so just got to get you know, a little more money and get that stuff installed. So stay tuned for it all. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the content, hit that subscribe button. If not, likes, comments, shares are appreciated. Check out Lethal Swag in the description down below. Help support the channel and my son. If not, I do hope to see you in the next video. And if I don't see you there, I hope to see you on the road.